Okay, no. I didn't want to fake it because I wanted to just talk about like regular things. Kind of like morning pages.
Okay.
Because sometimes like you get to the morning pages and you don't even, like, you have nothing to write about, and it's like, okay, what am I going to write about? And then you get there and you talk about how you have nothing to write about, and then you start to talk about things that you never thought about because it's not in your conscious mind, it's in your subconscious.
Okay.
So that's how I kind of wanted this to be. And so now that I'm talking about that, I guess I should tell them what morning pages are, because that's kind of a cool thing that maybe.
Okay, and this is a cool place for you to write your morning pages,
yes.
actually, when the sun was rising.
So if you guys saw...
Wait, hey!
Hey! Hi! Sorry. No, if you guys saw the video where we were, out here the first morning and I was writing, I write in my journal every morning, even though I didn't do it this morning, but I try to write in my journal every morning about 3 pages, and it's called morning pages. And it's basically where I just do 3 pages of free-flowing thoughts.
Oh, but the band is nice.
I know.
If you guys hear music, it's from the Mexican band playing like next
There's
door.
actually a mariachi band down there. I'm not even kidding. We'll show you in a second.
We'll zoom it in.
I'm hoping that you guys can hear us. So.
Yeah, but anyway.
So anyways, I do these 3 pages, which, by the way, I got it from The Artist's Way, which is a really great book if you're a person who's really trying to find your creativity. That's a really great workbook and book to look into. But you just do 3 pages every morning as soon as you wake up. I mean, and I've been telling Taryn, sometimes I get to this paper and I'm like, what do I write about? I don't have anything for 3 pages. And I will literally put that, I so don't want to do this, I'm tired, I'm grumpy, I seriously hate my roommate right now. And then out of nowhere, it'll be like these huge epiphanies. And I think it's because we're not thinking about it, we're not forcing it. It's just like what's been really going on in the background that's been hidden amongst all the noise,
Yeah. And morning pages also seems like when you read back on your morning pages and you got to think about the questions that you've been asking yourself or whatever you've been confused about, you can kind of look back on your morning pages and literally get answers. Like, whoa, I wrote this, So she's actually inspired me to start doing morning pages because, I always have these feelings, but I never kind of put it out on paper. And it's not even necessarily a journal either. It's just, because a journal, you just record about what happened, But morning pages is something totally different. It's almost like a meditative writing state.
It is. It's pouring out thoughts that you sometimes hear out loud, but then like sometimes I'll go back and read and I literally don't remember writing it.
And it's free writing. Free writing is actually one of the hardest things for us to do, but I guess once you start free writing, it is what it is.
So I really recommend that. If you Google morning pages, you might be able to get another maybe more in-depth description of it, but that's really it in a nutshell. I've been doing it since, oh my gosh, I've been doing it since August. And actually, just to give you guys like a little bit of insight into what it's done for me, I was doing The Artist's Way for about 8 weeks, and I kind of stopped, so I need to get back in it. But I was doing it for 8 weeks, and she says, halfway through, you're going to be like, oh, this is doing nothing. And that's when you can go back in your morning pages and look. And I realized my morning pages have helped me realize that I needed to move out of my apartment. They helped me deal with some relationships that I had that really needed to be put an end to. They also helped me to decide to take French. Now I'm learning French.
It's just random stuff that you wouldn't have thought of, or you would have second guessed yourself. Because, let's say like moving out of an apartment, that's a pretty huge thing or thought to put on you and a decision to make. But when you're writing these morning pages, it's like, wow, I see what I wrote, I'm comparing it, and I understand this is what I need to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's almost like a friend giving you advice.
Yeah.
When you read your morning pages. Yeah. So again, I'm definitely going to do that, and we kind of suggest that you guys try it too.
Yeah, and let us know how they go. And don't be afraid, for anybody who's spiritual or, any type, religion or just spiritual practice, this is also a way that you can really get in touch with that. So don't be afraid to go wherever it takes you.
Even some of you who send me the reveal and release messages, you always kind of admit that you have nobody to talk to. Mm-hmm. And I think that if you're in that space, writing these morning pages actually remedies that a little bit. A lot, actually. Yeah, so you kind of just feels better. And no one's judging you. No one else is reading it. So you can just put anything you want.
Anything. So, if you guys start to do it, give us some feedback, let us know. I think Taryn might start talking about it. Hopefully this new year she'll actually do it.
I will.
And I'll keep up myself.
I I kind of overthink things, so it's hard for the overthinker, but she's also
No,
an
I was like,
overthinker.
dude, who thinks over things way too much? Me. I'm way worse.
So I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna write about? But I understand it, and I'm just gonna break the seal, I guess. And just do it.
Exactly. That's one whole episode right there. Cause that whole thing seriously could be such a big impact on our viewers.
Yeah.
They may not realize until they start doing it, but when they start doing it, that's a life changer.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. Okay.